Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tina. It's officially sweater weather season, and what does that mean? Soups, stews, and chilies. So today we're making white chicken chili, topped with some avocado that I had frozen in the freezer and sour cream. So I have frozen chicken breasts, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And if you're like me and you didn't take it out in time, just go ahead and pop it in a bowl of cold water, and it should help release it from the bag a little bit and help it thaw. You could totally use a rotisserie chicken from the store. You can cut this chicken up into chunks and then just saute it in your pot. But I'm going to put it in my pot of water and let it cook so that we can shred it. Because the chicken was still partially frozen, it did take about 20 minutes for it to cook through thoroughly. Yours may vary depending on if you're using fresh, frozen, whole-size breasts, or even half. Okay, so while that's cooking away, we're going to go ahead and chop up a medium onion and some jalapenos. Mine are dink-a-ma-dink, so I'm going to do 2 today. These jalapenos didn't add a lick of heat to the chili at all, but if you are worried, the jalapenos can most certainly be replaced with a green, red, yellow bell pepper. It's totally up to you. Here I'm opening up 2 cans of cannellini beans. This is a 15.5 ounce can each. These can be replaced with navy beans, baby lima beans, great northern beans, whichever bean you prefer. Chicken is all done. I'm going to put it in a bowl. That way I can just shred it up with 2 forks and I'm not burning myself. I've done that one too many times. And then I'm actually going to go wash my pot. When you boil chicken, there's always some fat in there, and I don't want that in my white chicken chili, so I'm just either going to rinse it out or just wash it out. All right, all our chicken is now shredded. So we're going to set that aside for a second, and we're going to saute up our onions and our jalapeno. So to my pot, about a tablespoon of olive oil. On like medium heat, we're going to dump in the onion and pepper. And I actually like to add my spices as all my vegetables are sauteing. It just helps open them up and bring out some flavor. So today we're going to use ground cumin. We're going to use chili powder, chopped garlic, and then because I'm a garlic junkie, we're also going to use garlic salt and garlic powder. Yes. And I'm also going to be adding a whole can of green chilies. It's a 7-ounce can of green chilies. Now, because there is juice in this, I'm not going to add it quite yet. That way these vegetables can saute up really good. Who knew onions and jalapenos would smell so yummy? Okay, everything's looking pretty translucent, so I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic. About this much or more, depending on how much you like. I will leave all of the measurements in the description box below. All right, garlic powder, garlic salt, come on, lid, cumin, give me the big side, chili powder, and our chopped green chilies. And at this time, I did take out 4 ounces, so a half a brick of cream cheese about an hour ago. So this will be room temperature. You can go ahead and add that now too. Beans. These were rinsed and drained. That just removes some of the added salt. Oh, I almost forgot. We need pepper. So I did go out and get some white pepper. If you don't have white pepper, don't go out and spend the extra couple bucks. Ground black pepper works just as well. So a little bit of that. And then we're going to add our chicken. And then a whole thing of chicken broth. That's 32 ounces of chicken broth. Now everything's been added to the pot. You want to let it cook for about 15 more minutes to get those beans cooked through really well, because I had some unexpected visitors today and it soaked up all of the liquid. So I ended up adding an extra 2 to 3 cups of just water because I was out of chicken stock. So to finish it off, I'm going to add about 1.5 cups of corn. You can use canned corn or frozen corn, either one, it doesn't matter. So that's probably about a half a bag, and that you do not have to add corn. It's just an option. But it will bring the temperature down. So just let this cook for about another 2 or 3 minutes. I also want to add that if your chili is not as thick as you would like it, or in my case, you had to add extra liquid and it happened to be too much extra liquid, and you want it thicker, you can either add the other, I'm pointing at my refrigerator like you guys can see it. You can either add the other half of the cream cheese block to the sauce or to the chili. Oh my goodness. Just make sure that it's either at room temperature or pop in your microwave. Again, my microwave's over here like you guys can see it. To heat it up, because when you put cold cream cheese into your hot chili, it'll melt, but it'll have like bits of cream cheese chunks everywhere. Or you can make a slurry. So if you watched my cream of mushroom soup recipe, I can add that somewhere up here. I'm not really sure how to do that yet, but we'll try. Anyway, so the slurry is just basically flour and some milk or water, whatever you prefer. Mix it together, drizzle it into your soup, and then like whisk it or stir it as it's going. This way it won't like the flour won't get shocked by the hot chili, and it'll like make lumps, and you're not getting those lumps out. But anyway, okay, so we're gonna finish this chili off. I have some avocado that I scooped with my ice cream scooper and froze because they were gonna go bad. But you can definitely top this however you want. I have used a little bit of lime juice, fresh lime juice, to squeeze it on top after I put it in my bowl. You can fry up little tortilla strips. I've done that as well. That's super good. Sour cream, some cilantro. It really depends on what you like. But this is where we're at. It's a little thin, but as it cools, it's going to thicken. So it's okay. Use the back of this knife. So I just pop this in the microwave for about 10 seconds. You can tell. So that was the inside, and it did turn a little brown from being in the freezer, but hey, that's okay. It's still edible. And then because we eat ridiculous amounts of sour cream in this house, I do not know why. We're going for the big guy. So a nice dollop of sour cream. And here we have a nice bowl of white chicken chili. Perfect for this cold fall day. Let's see what it tastes like. We don't want to burn the crap out of ourselves again, do we? Okay. I'm probably going to have about 4 or 5 bowls. Don't judge. I won't judge you. With that being said, I'm going to go finish my chili. And until I see you next time, be kind, eat well, and I'll see you in the next one.